happy holidays! It's that time of year when we're all busy shopping for gifts, and I know that gift shopping can be quite the hassle. So I made this little list of top 10 gift items that I personally thought were super cool and universally useful for just about anyone. The list ranges from a little under $20 to around $50, ensuring that there's something on it for all budget ranges. It's a lot to go through, so let's get right to it! First off the list is the Ringke Mini Pouch Tambourine Bag. Available in 3 different colors, the Tambourine Bag is a small, zipper-sealed pouch that just fits perfectly in the palm of my hand. It's made of a neoprene material that's known for its water resistance and general durability. It's a pretty thick material, so there's a good amount of cushioning all around to make sure your stored belongings are well protected. Plus, it comes with a carabiner ring, so you can attach it onto your bag strap or whatever. They're small and soft, so they're super easy to carry around, but roomy enough to hold things like earbuds, makeup, car keys, and anything else. Ringke also has mini pouches in different designs too. I personally use this one as my everyday carry. It's the perfect size for my keys and lip balm and so easy to find when I'm digging around in my tote bag or purse. These mini bags are pretty popular right now because they're super useful for any real-life situation. I take it with me when I go traveling too, and it's great to keep track of charging cables or even little jewelry. I have friends who bought their own after seeing mine, and with a wide variety of different designs available, you're guaranteed to find something that'll catch your eye. The Tambourine mini pouch is around $17.99, and the other mini pouch styles are also around $20 on Amazon. This is the Snap Invisible Phone Tripod Stand from MOFT. It's a magnetic kickstand phone accessory that you would attach to the back of your phone. It comes with a magnetic ring if the recipient doesn't have a MagSafe case. The MOFT tripod stand has a very modest, discreet design. It's super thin and lightweight, ensuring that it doesn't get in the way of general phone use. It opens up like a book with a hinge in the middle, and it does bend a bit backwards as well. This is the general area that gives the stand the tripod function. You can open it up like so, and you'll see the smaller magnet at the center, right here, snap into place for a secure hold. It's super easy to open up and equally easy to just refold the kickstand back into place. To use the MOFT tripod stand, make sure your phone case has a MagSafe ring or use the included magnetic ring, and just attach it to your phone like so. Despite how slim it is, the magnet is still incredibly powerful, so you can open up the stand portion and the accessory will stay attached to the phone without any weakness. So the MOFT tripod stand does have a few different modes that you can set it up in. First is the standard level 1 kickstand that just props up your phone. It's perfect for taking video calls, watching videos, or reading books, or generally whatever you want. The second is the elevated tripod stand mode. It holds up your phone at a higher vantage point so it can be set at different angles, making it perfect for taking quick videos or snapping pictures. The hinge is strong enough to hold up the full weight of an iPhone 15 Pro Max without it drooping or completely tipping over, as you can see here. The MOFT stand can be found on Amazon at $39.99 and is a great stocking stuffer. Next up is the Bellroy Mod Wallet. It's another phone accessory that attaches to the phone via a magnet, but this has a different feature from the MOFT. The outside is made of an eco-tanned leather material, so it has a slightly dappled texture and feels very soft to the touch, though the overall construction of the wallet is very hard. It is slim at 8.5 millimeters, and on the back is a cloth-like material to hold in the embedded magnets. Like the name states, this is essentially a wallet. I already went ahead and put some cards in here, and it can hold up to 3 standard-sized cards. So the Bellroy Mod Wallet will attach to just about any phone case with a MagSafe ring, and while it is pretty inconspicuous overall, you will notice upon closer inspection that there's a slight lift at the bottom of the card holder. So this mod wallet is specifically designed to be compatible with Bellroy's mod phone case, which has a slot on the bottom that the protrusion of the wallet would perfectly fit into. However, as you can see, it's still usable on standard phone cases and holds on pretty securely despite the lifting. I do like this card holder because it does securely hold in the cards and can only be accessed by manually opening up the sides. The opening is also very secure, and I don't think there's much danger of it just opening up on its own. The Bellroy Mod Wallet can be found on Amazon for $25, and it's a great stocking stuffer idea for people who don't keep around big chunky wallets in their pockets. This is the XCool 8-in-1 TheOne charging cable. As the name states, it is a charging cable. You might think, there's so many cables out there. What makes this one different? Well, first off, let's take a look at this high quality build. The cable is about 5 feet or 1.5 meters in length, making it the ideal size for general use at home or in an office to charge your device or transfer some data. This is a super thick and durable cable. It also has magnets that run along the cable sides, so it automatically sticks to itself and makes it easy to organize and store away when it is not in use. The magnet is pretty strong, but it's still very safe to use around your electronics without any danger of damaging them. Next, and this is the main selling point of this cable. As you can see, the visible connectors of the cables are a lightning charger and a USB-A port. The ends of the cable are made with these metal parts, and they do add a bit of weight to the overall cable. However, the metal ends aren't just for show. The reason this is called an 8-in-1 cable can be found by just tugging up on this big metal thing here, and the lightning cable has now turned into a Type-C charger. The USB-A connector on the other end can also be pulled up and removed to reveal another Type-C charger on this end as well. Thanks to the diverse range of options this cable gives you, you can charge a variety of different devices with this cable, plus you can support video streaming, and it also transfers data. As a charging test, I'll be using the cable plus my Casetify wall charger to charge my iPad with the Type-C to Type-C cable and my AirPods with the USB-A and lightning charger. First, let's go ahead and charge my iPad. To do that, we'll need to use the Type-C port, and we'll attach it to my device like normal. We're starting at 52% and letting it charge for about 11 minutes. And we come back to see that it charged around 10% within those 11 minutes. We'll charge up my AirPods with the lightning charger and USB-A connector for about 11 minutes as well. And we started at 56% and came back to it at 73%, which is a 17% increase. So this is a new product from XCool and is currently on sale at $40 on their website. This is a great gift idea for tech heads who love buying electronics. Next is the Ringke Peltier magnetic car charger mount. We'll open up the box, and inside is the main charger piece, the support stand, and a Type-C to Type-C cable. So let's get this installed first. To do so, go ahead and unscrew the plastic screw on the back of the main charger part. Then take that screw and place it over the round ball on the stand. Then piece together the charger and the stand like so. Finally, twist the screw back onto the charger, and it's ready to go. Another important part of the car charger is this hook on the back. It can be elongated via the dial on the center of the stand part. Make sure you get it out first. You can also change the direction of the hook orientation, which may be necessary depending on the direction of the air vents in the car it's being installed in. Now let's get it set up. First, make sure you have a charging port in your car that'll allow for car chargers. Pass the elongated hook through the air vent blades and hook it onto the end of one of the blades. Once it's firmly on, twist the knob in the middle to shorten the hook again to get the car charger firmly set in place. Connect the cable to the charger. Attach your phone with a MagSafe magnet and you're good to go. The RGB lights on the back turn on only when the phone is attached to the charger. Now, why I'm recommending this particular car charger is due to the Peltier function, which actually produces a cooling effect. To prove my point, here's my phone at 72.4 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to let it charge for about 11 minutes. And here we are, 11 minutes later. As you can see. And according to my infrared thermometer, the Peltier car charger lowered my phone's base temperature to 68.8 degrees while it was charging. The charger itself is also cool at 57.1 degrees. Even by touch, I can feel how cold both the charger and my phone are, which is insane as I typically feel my phone heat up while it's charging. The Peltier magnetic car charger is around $48 on Amazon, and it's a great gift for people who use their vehicles a lot for their jobs or just love driving as a hobby. Next on the list is a coffee warmer and mug set from Cosori. It comes with a mug, a power cord, and the mug warmer. So the mug warmer has a brushed stainless steel frame. It's digitalized so you can see the exact temperature you want it to be kept at too. The bottom has a fan to release the heat to make sure it doesn't blow up in your face or something. I do like this particular product because it does come with a mug. This 17-ounce mug is made of stainless steel with a rubber wrap and heat-resistant handle so you can safely pick it up. And here's how the two look together. Perfection. There's also a lid, but it's generally to help keep the drink hot and hold a little stir spoon. So let's go ahead and test this out. First, we'll go ahead and get the warmer connected to a power source. We'll press the power button to get this powered on, and we can set it to a specific temperature via the arrows on the left. The numbers on the digital LED aren't showing up correctly on the camera, but it looks fine in person. I'm setting it to about 230 degrees Fahrenheit. It took about 15 minutes to get it to 200 degrees, which is a bit long, to be honest. I'm going to place a cup full of lukewarm water onto the warmer. Currently, the water temperature is about 75.5 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to leave it on for about 10 minutes and we'll see just how good the heating function of this product actually is. Though one thing I did notice during those 10 minutes was that the cup does eat up a lot of the generated heat and cools down the warmer a lot. But the water still did warm up to about 91.9 degrees, which is below body temp, but it still did go about 16 degrees in those 10 minutes. The cup itself is still quite cool to the touch though. The warmer dropped down about 100 degrees to 140 and hasn't really moved beyond this point since I set down the cup. Typically, people who use this product will already have hot liquids in the cup, so the warmer probably won't see this type of temperature fluctuation. The Cosori coffee warmer and mug set is priced at $39.99 on Amazon, and it is the perfect gift for coffee or tea lovers. Next, we have the Elago MS Charging Station 2, which, like its name states, is a 3-in-1 charging station for Apple devices. It comes in different colors, but I have it in the black. It's made of a super soft and squishy silicone material, which is great as silicone is super durable and generally keeps a pretty solid grip on flat surfaces. Now, as this is just the charging station, you will need to supply your own chargers. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? First, we'll set up the MagSafe charger. We'll stick the end of it into the little cutout here and just pull the cord. From there, it's easy enough to fit the charger into the designated spot. Next is the Apple Watch charger. Same deal here where we stick the end of the charger first and just pull on the cord until the watch charger can be firmly inserted into place. Now, unfortunately, I do not have a genuine Apple brand charging cable because they all have the lifespan of 3 months before they fall apart into pieces. So we'll use a third-party brand cable instead. There was a slight fitting issue because this cable is a bit thicker, but it's nothing that a bit of determination and elbow grease won't fix. I didn't notice it before, but I did kind of do it wrong here as there is an extra part to help hold the cable in place. I will figure it out later. After you're done setting in the cables, we'll use the little cable organizer cutouts on the back to effectively organize our cables. Or, well, try to. They honestly do pop out pretty easily, so it may require multiple tries. But after some attempts, I got all 3 cables successfully organized. So here's the completed product. The MagSafe cable lays super flat in the charging hub. But oppositely, I wasn't able to get the Apple Watch charger to lie straight. And here's where I found the extra part that goes with the cable to get it firmly secured in place. I did that off camera. And after testing out each of the chargers, I'm very happy to announce that this charging hub works exactly as intended. It's a very cute way to neatly organize all your chargers and devices onto a single area, so your desktop isn't a mess of cables just strewn about. The Elago Charging Station 2's price does differ depending on the color, but it is around $30 on Amazon. This is the perfect gift for Apple device users. Next, we have the 25,000 mAh power bank from Iniu. Inside the package, we have a carry case, a Type-C to Type-C charging cable, and the power bank itself. So the brand Iniu is pretty well known, especially for their power banks. This particular power bank is one of the smallest 25,000 mAh available on the market. It is small in size, but incredibly powerful in terms of speed, as it offers up to 100 watts of power. On the side here is a power button, and if you press it, it activates the LED screen on the front that shows the amount of battery left in the power bank itself. Flipping over to the top, you can see that there are 3 different ports that you can use. The 100-watt Type-C port is ideal for laptops. The 45-watt Type-C port is for other devices like your phone. The 18-watt USB-A port is great for smaller items like handheld fans, etc. Although it is small in size, this charger is pretty hefty at around 400 grams. Now let's do a little charging test. We'll use the 100-watt port to charge my iPad Pro M4 for about 11 minutes. The power bank is at 52%, and the iPad is at 59%. And 11 minutes later, we come back to see the iPad has charged about 8% to 67%, and the power bank went down 7% to about 45%. The Iniu power bank I have is a little bit above $50, but there is an equivalent power bank on the market that is below the budget point. I will have both versions linked in the description box if you want to gift a great power bank for that person in your life who's always complaining about their phone battery. Next up, we have this box from the brand Modoker. Inside the box is their garment travel bag. You might think, what is a garment travel bag? And maybe you've seen it on social media, but it's quite the innovative travel duffel that's especially handy for people who travel a lot on business trips. The way this bag is designed is quite unique, as you can see from the way it's just splayed out like this. The outer shell is made of a water-resistant polyester fiber. There's a little pocket here with zippers on either side that transforms it into a sleeve you can wrap around the handle of your suitcase so it'll stay in place. Flipping it around to the inside, you can see that there are even more pockets plus a long zipper down the middle. We'll talk more about that later. The inner lining is made of a soft and breathable polyester material. All the pockets have different sizes to them, so you can pack your essentials and valuables into them depending on the size. Like these open pockets would be great to store an extra power bank or a wallet, basically something you'll need to grab in a flash when needed. I'd probably use this pocket for like socks or something. There's also another zipper on the side here that I think would be ideal for keeping your passport and a pen for writing important documents. Plus there's a detachable butthole here for extra security, and it does come with a shoulder strap. Now let's talk about the garment bag portion of the duffel. If you're traveling with suits or dresses that you can't afford to have wrinkles in, use the long zipper down the middle to open up the flaps on either side. This will allow you to pack up your clothes without having to fold them unnecessarily. I put in some winter clothes into the bag, and with just a puffer jacket and 2 sweaters, you can see that it's already quite thick. But nevertheless, we must continue. Now that our clothes are packed, let's actually turn this thing into a bag. I found that the best way to do this is by zipping up the top of the bag first to give it some structure. After that, we'll zip up the sides of the bag like so. And make sure to buckle up the zippers at the top to make sure they don't come undone accidentally. With the clothes packed, this is the amount of space that's left inside the bag. The bag itself has a 45-liter capacity, so it's pretty sizable. Now, let's open up the zipper on the other side, and you'll see that it's a space designed to hold a single pair of shoes. It's definitely long enough to hold in most shoe sizes, I believe. With an extra pair of shoes in place, let's pack some other essentials that we'll be needing, like a bag of toiletries, an extra towel, and my electronics bag. And with those set, we'll zip it all up, and we're ready to go. The Modoker duffel bag can be purchased on Amazon for $45.99. It may be a little bit too big to fit underneath your seat, but the overall build and soft quality of it makes this bag super convenient to carry around for any situation. Gift this to someone so they can travel worry and wrinkle-free. Last but not least, we have the Owala Free Sip Insulated Water Bottle. We all know the Stanley Cup, but nowadays the Owala is starting to pick up speed and become the new big thing among water lovers. This particular bottle is 32 ounces in size. To use it, you will need to lift up the handle, then push the release button at the top to reveal the spout. There are 2 different ways to drink from this bottle. You can either use the big opening to just lift and drink straight from it, or you can use the smaller opening that's attached to the straw to suck up the liquid instead. The inside of the tumbler is an insulated stainless steel, ensuring that your cold drinks stay cold and your hot drinks stay hot. It is BPA and phthalate free, making it safe to use. The outer texture feels slightly pebbled, making it easier to grip and gives it a rugged, unique feel. The lid has a soft silicone portion here, though the rest of the lid is made with a plastic material. The straw is also very hard and feels like it's made with a plastic-like material as well. The Owala water bottles do come in a wide variety of different colors and sizes too. One thing that I really like about this water bottle is that it doesn't have the side handle like the Stanley does. The Owala has its handle at the top, which is a bit more convenient and out of the way. The Owala water bottle is very affordable at $32.99 at the 32-ounce size. It's a great gift for just about anyone who's making an effort to be more conscientious about the amount of water they drink or just loves having hot coffee at all times. And that's my top 10 list for the 2024 holiday gift guide. I made sure to put in a mixture of both techie and non-techie products so that there's something on the list for everyone. I hope this video gave you some inspiration for gift ideas for the holiday season, and I'll be back in 2025 with more videos. Thanks for watching until the end. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's!